hello from Wellington train station, where I've managed to escape the brutal wind that has gripped Wellington tonight. Although it's no excuse for Spain, who were absolutely dismantled by Japan, beaten 4-0 in their closing game in Group C. Both teams had already qualified, but the match was to see who would win the group, and it's Japan who go through. They absolutely took Spain apart in what was expected to be a tight game, really. Both teams, Spain really stressed the importance of this being their first big test of the tournament and wanting to prove a point ahead of the knockout rounds. But despite having all the ball possession, they were unable to defend the Japan counter-attack. The statistics in the first half were brutal. Japan having 3 shots on goal and scoring 3 goals. They were 3-0 up at the break. There was another statistic in half-time. They just spent 27 seconds in Spain's final third in that first half to score those 3 goals. And Spain, meanwhile, spent 5 minutes in the first half in the Japan final third. They were just completely taken apart on the counter-attack. With the ball, they created very little. Alexia Putellas making her second start of the tournament as she continues her recovery from an ACL injury. Still looking a little bit rusty, although the positive will be that she did complete an hour, so she's got more minutes under her belt ahead of the knockout rounds. I've just been speaking to Spain midfielder Aitana Bonmati. She said they have to learn from this. That's the only thing they can do. They still progress. They meet Switzerland in the last 16 on Saturday. The areas she said they need to improve are in the final third, of course. They need to work on how to defend against teams that sit back and play a low block and look to beat Spain on the counter-attack and take advantage of their mistakes. That's one thing they have to improve on. They have to be much more clinical, create much more in the final third. And secondly, she said they have to be better prepared for those transitions. When they have the ball, they have to be prepared to transition to defence much quicker. They're the 2 main areas that they need to work on. But she's taken the positive. She says it's a good job that this defeat came in the group stage, not in the knockout stages, of course, and that they can learn from it and build. But there'd be big worrying signs for Spain ahead of some tougher games now in the knockout rounds. If they get past Switzerland, they will obviously have tougher and tougher opponents to come, and Japan have exploited their weaknesses brutally tonight, and other teams will take a lot from that in their preparation for games against Spain. So worrying signs for Spain, but hopefully they can, for them anyway, they can use it to learn and to grow into the tournament.